Good morning. There's a full moon tonight. We'll be fine. That's nice to hear. I was getting worried because it's so soon after summer vacation. Probably, but because Junpei probably thinks it's gonna go a lot worse. There will be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow may appear. You should return to the dorm and prepare yourself. Of course. Meanwhile, in front of the dormitory.
Man, she wasn't at the station today.
She meant something else, you dumbass.
Maybe I should check again. Nah, on second thought, I'd better stay put. The operation's tonight. Now that I think about it, we're fighting to protect her too. Dude, that's so rocks! Maybe we really are, like, heroes! Yeah!
Don't move.
Huh? Wait, that voice.
In the dormitory command room, Fuka summoned Lucia, and is searching for the shadow's presence. Probably to find nothing. The others are here waiting for her to finish, except Ken, who has left to look for Junpei.
Tonight marks the 6th full moon. Do you detect a shadow?
Yes. It's near Polonia Mall, I think. For some reason, I can't quite pinpoint its location. But I'm trying to narrow it down.
Is that its power?
I don't know.
We have enough to go on.
And then Ken's here. What do you got, Ken?
Did you find Iori? I can't find him anywhere. His backpack isn't here, so I don't think he's been home yet.
That idiot. He knows tonight's the night.
I don't sense him anywhere nearby. Should I take more time to look for him, just in case?
No, it's okay. You're all young. Sometimes you just get in one of those moods. Anyway, we should focus on the task at hand.
We can't afford to waste any more time. Let's go.
It's go time. Wait, did he say anything earlier?
After everyone left, Shinjiro talked to you. Maybe he needs a break. Not that I remember. He never said he needed a break from anything. But,
Alright.
Made a very wry face and left. Really? Oh god, that's a blood fountain at the Paulina Mall. Fuka is searching for the shadow's location.
Detect anything?
Only a faint presence. It seems so close, but why?
All right, let's split up and search for it. There's no time to lose. Hurry.
Wait! Please, give me a moment. This is my responsibility.
Fuka seems to be concentrating intently.
Tell me, Lucia, what is this thing that deceives me? Hear the wind's answer in your ear. Touch the earth's answer with your fingertips. Taste the water's answer on your lips.
Hey, is she okay?
Don't break her concentration.
Right beneath our feet, some kind of webbing?
Perhaps it has something to do with the old power cables underground. They were just left there when the island's construction was completed.
Power cables?
Yes, they run underground in many directions like a web.
And they're interfering with her ability?
Thank you, Igus. I understand now. Interference isn't the problem. The cables themselves have been possessed by the shadow.
They what? So, it's underneath this whole area?
Now it all makes sense.
How are we supposed to beat something like that?
Meanwhile, on the dormitory rooftop, I can already guess what's gonna happen now.
I can't believe how easy it was to sneak up on you. Are the others here just as oblivious?
Damn it! I can't use my power. This isn't funny. Chidori.
I want you to do something for me. I have new orders for you to give to your friends. Surely you have the capacity to communicate with them.
Me? Give orders?
If you do as I say, you won't be harmed. All you have to do is call off the mission. Easy, right? And not just the one tonight. All of them.
You want me to cancel the mission? You're not one of them, are you?
Quit wasting time.
Then back at the place that actually matters, at Paulina Mall.
This is a problem. We have no means of attacking it.
In your notes from previous battles, it said there was a shadow that took control of the monorail. Just like that one, this shadow must have its own body. Let me see if I can find it.
She begins to concentrate, and I'm curious. We have used a flubbled. We have fire coverage. We have a dog that has fire coverage. Junpei is replaced.
Fuka.
Even if we know where it is, we might not be able to get to it.
There may still be a way to reach the structure the buried cables feed into.
We'll see.
I found it! It's close by, in this mall.
In here?
It's inside a small chamber underground. It's rectangular, so I assume it's man-made.
Is it some sort of room?
Wait a minute. I overheard the manager of Escapade. He was saying that the power's been acting up lately. There was a power outage because of it that forced him to cancel some big important event.
That's no surprise.
He said the control panel is located beneath the club. Maybe we should take a look.
That's it!
Good job, Yamagishi. All right. Once we're ready, we'll make our move.
Alright, and we can't pick Junpei right now. So it's like any other day we're going around. I don't really want to... Can I really? Oh, the electricity's out. God damn it, I was about to say, can I just play the crane game for hours? Let's see, we need Yukari to be our healer. Then we need, Shinjiro, I guess you are a reliable unit at the moment, so... Sure. I'm gonna take Mitsuru because she is other coverage of ice. Which actually, while I can cover ice, I probably should look at some other options, like Aegis and the like. I have a wide area coverage, but I don't have wind. So that's why Yukari is gonna be ever more prominent. Junpei is only fire. But he doesn't have a weakness like light. You are electric coverage, even though I have that as well. But you also have a debuff, which is actually pretty nice. You're you. If you actually heal a little bit more, you probably could be useful as like a physical beater, but that electric type weakness is actually kind of common. Well, I love the puppy, which has replaced Junpei. That weakness to light really makes me scared. But if we need, and if we want to, we can use them instead of Junpei. And you're never going to feel that today because you actually have only a weakness to darkness and not an actual positive system of strength. I mean, even if you do have a pretty good attack right there, you don't learn much, that's the only thing. I think I'm gonna take our Junpei replacement of Sir Puppy. Yeah, Sir Puppy will do it. Where are you, Sir Puppy Kormaru? Join us! Bark, bark. So, I think I just talked to you now. Am I ready? Why not? Club Escapade dance floor. And oh god.
That's the source.
Well then.
It's connected to all those cables. So be careful you don't get shocked.
Hey, electric coverage. How did I actually forget that that was a thing? Though you don't look like a Arcana.
Be ready for anything.
Oh shit, I actually forget to... Yamato was in, so actually Yamato has two autos, so that's alright. Let me know what you can of it, even though I'm pretty sure you're not going to tell me a damn thing. As long as we don't have electric weaknesses on anyone, we should be fine. But, for example, you having a null to it is actually possibly very good. I'm going to wait to see what kind of attack he does, though. So, let's go Sati for that boosted damage we have. And the bonus levels we have. Let's check wins, even though I doubt like bosses would have a common enough weakness like that.
Electricity doesn't work on it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Can we crit you though? Actually, I shouldn't really use that yet because I don't know what kind of damage output he has. And Puppy? Technically... Sure, let's make sure that the one that will trigger game over is not as vulnerable at the moment. Oh yeah, Yukari, fuck!
The shadow has a lot of electricity charged up. Please be careful. Koro-chan still can't move.
So what you're saying is I'm about to get screwed. We're gonna have to get her to not be as in danger. But now that we've seen that type of damage that it can do, we can prepare for it. Unfortunately, I didn't notice that you had that. Make sure you don't get fucked too much. You have a generous that way, at least we can mitigate something over time.
This is how I do things.
Oh shit!
Got it?
A crit.
Alright, let's kick some ass.
Do it. The more damage you can lay down, the better. Hermo has recovered at least, but that's actually kind of dangerous. So let's increase Yukari's evasion to hope that we can actually start dodging some of that attack. It's an odd light. Nope, it's coming next. It's coming this turn, I guess. Which means I probably should just be safe and guard with everyone. Let's ensure that we don't get too much hit from this. Even if I'm wasting the turn of the buffs we have. I don't like how he's doing that. What did that light mean? Especially because it does its odd light revealing in 2 turns. I'm curious what it does. There it is, Gigaspark.
Apparently, it has to charge up before using that one attack. Please be careful whenever you see the enemy charging.
Yep. But it's a matter of how long did he have to charge for that? I wonder if it's 2 turns or did the AI just hold back once? I might be forced to play medic here again just because Yukari, if I leave her out, she's gonna get Mazio'd again and just start that whole thing on us. But I'm gonna be reckless.
Hang in there.
Go to me from Sun and Moon. Haven't played Sun and Moon actually. Or at least I played a little bit of Sun, but I stopped. What's the odds we can get another crit? Okay, actually, this is none at all. That sucks. Let's do fire damage to you. Make sure the puppy works for it. Even if it is only very little. Alright, he has to charge that. I'm gonna wait for the turn where it actually shows the, like, light. That's what I need to worry about when it happens. I assume we're fine still, so... Let's do what damage we can. Generated. Attack it. I'm gonna assume a 2-turn charge after the light emits. So we still have this turn, and then next turn we have to guard. I'm assuming that the game is not actually gonna bait switch me like that. It actually is somewhat beefy. Enough for me to worry a little bit, at least. Okay, so it is 2 turns of emitting odd light. Now we guard. There it is, Gigaspark. Is there a reason they shoot some personas? Furthermore, in the game, they will not tell you, but somewhere else they do, but it makes as much sense as I believe you want it to make sense, because I can't really make much from it. We're gonna double heal ourselves. Because part of me wants to assume that it's a damage threshold that will actually make the boss try to attack us. Just switch to a null or absorb electric persona. Probably, and if with that, it'd be very difficult for us to actually lose the fight. But I haven't seen a reason to purposefully try and do that yet. So I'm actually just trying to do the most damage I can at the moment and focus a little bit less on survivability. That's probably the bad idea that sounds, because we're probably gonna hit the next phase soon. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit the next phase soon, because we're about to hit an HP threshold like that-ish. Okay, no, it is just charging. I'm assuming he can't interrupt that attack pattern either. That's me being hopeful. It looks cool, but also kind of unnerving, just like everyone's trying to shoot themselves constantly. You'd think if it ever worked on fear that the gun would no longer be the focal point of that fear. And after a certain point, also, you would lose fear in whatever you're fighting as well. Again, I'm assuming he can't break his attack pattern, so if he can't, then this is just a time sink sort of thing. We have one more turn of emitting light. This feels very interesting. I feel like it can't hurt me and it can party wipe me, but if the pattern is locked, I don't know, I feel like we're missing something. It's not often that these sort of, even full moon battles, as much as people tell me they're easy, kind of, they normally are this straightforward. Defend. Defend. I feel like something else to this, and I don't know why. Kind of like the Lovers one that we had. The Lovers of the Hierophant. How one was a bait and the other one was a switch. Well, this one, it feels like there might be something similar because this is sort of pattern recognition more than anything else. I'm actually going to trust Yukari to do it because, as we've sort of seen, he's stuck in a pattern. And I'm not sure if it's actually just the AI that says do this on loop, or are we hitting a certain damage threshold that makes him want to do that constantly on loop.
Hang in there.
Kinda wish I knew. Then that would take away a lot of the, I guess you could say, difficulty on this, even though for me at the moment it's just kind of taking time. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that actually. That's one turn of damage wasted, but he's not breaking his cycle, so not much wasted at least. It allows them to do something none of the other Persona cast. That's 3 at least. Some of their films without any other conditions. Fukusa with Lucia. outside of the Dark Hour, for example. Oh, fancy. Yeah. Kind of wish he did have a weakness to exploit, though, but having a boss fight that is on a constant loop like this is big enough of a weakness on its own that I don't think I need to knock him down for an all-out attack or anything. Or I think he can be knocked down, now that I think about it. Being just cables like that. Thank you for regenerating again. Defend and... Oh wait, that was the other turn, damn it. So I fucking miscounted. I guess that's also one thing that I think the boss can be counting on, being so repetitive. That you fuck up one turn and it all can come crashing down if you do it at the wrong turn. Do any of my other personas actually have a stronger stat to try and beat him with? I'm gonna look at that a bit. Oberon kind of can with strength, but you better if we had like a full moon ability. Or if I had something to decrease his defense. Pretty sure I had someone that did have that. We can increase someone's attack at least with that. And increase a foe's defense. That's what we're gonna do. Let's speed this up a bit. Yukari, I'm assuming that again he's gonna stay on that sort of cycle. At any point in time, this boss can change up its AI pattern and cycle, and it actually can throw a wrench in my plan to fight it. We just gotta be a bit wary is all. It should do a charge next, and from there, 3 turns of nothing. Yep, charge is gonna do 2 turns of emitting light afterwards, and on that second one, that's when we have to really worry. I'm gonna increase your attack, because you're kind of the one dealing with physical. Why does this game give you normal enemies instant kill moves that you have no agency to dodge? I don't know. I wonder about that sometimes, and it feels like, at times it feels like it's an attempt to make the game feel difficult. Whether it's easy or not, it's entirely up to the individual, but at times it can feel like a substitute for difficulty when, for example, this. Some could say it feels difficult. I don't. Because this does not feel like it's testing me. It doesn't feel like it's trying to get me to think outside of what my comfort zone. It's just making me think, how long should this take? If that can make any sense at all. I probably should do another media just to be safe. Also, we can do his HP move and not worry about it too much. Because one enemy just used time on me and my persona was not weak. It was killed first turn. Yeah, those kind of situations, it feels like it is RNG that they want to give you the chance of like a critical failure, but it comes off as a bit different. Why the hell not? I've been neglecting buffs, even though this fight doesn't really need buffs at all. If it gets hit, doesn't happen, and now we defend. Convert and Giga Spark. Doesn't do much. Not light, medium fire. I do feel strange about these kind of things though, because this is, in my opinion, a bit difficult to fuck up. But it just takes a while. So this is interesting. Hey Sniper, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Thank you for helping out as much as you have now, and another fatal one probably won't do it, but it can be good. Since his defense isn't going to revert until it's his turn again when he charges. I suspect there's gonna be a fight after this. I really do. And this is like one of the most longest drawn out oh god! Okay, he broke his pattern. I need to actually start thinking about this again. Hey, it's SkyFan1, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Why do you shoot yourself? I am not sure. The game doesn't actually tell you. You have to look out of the game media and other ways this game has come out, and apparently for you to find out. Apparently it involves with what's in the gun and the individual having fear. That's all I know. To which again I point out every now and then that I think you would desensitize yourself to that fear, and you would actually take away the idea of fear from both objects, considering you're using it so often, even in a single instance of a fight. But since we just saw that he used an electric move out of his loop, I need to be careful. Thank God I actually put evasion on my person. Oh, now you get a crit. At least it ends with one. Or, no it doesn't actually. There we go. Completely forgot, don't worry. I actually streamed a bit early right now to SkyFan. I've been live for about an hour. Yeah, that was an interesting fight. I feel like something else is going to come up because that was a bit easier than I thought it should be. Also, hey Vulture, how's it going? 6? Oh god! That is a lot of experience, I guess, to go to Huan Po now. Hey, I leveled up. So 35! Yep, Huan Po now leveled up a good bit. I should have gone to some, Sati. Like, if that enemy was available in the dungeon, I would farm the hell out of it because it's not difficult, it just takes time. And the puppy leveled up. You're now even better than Junpei. And I want you to get Healing Wave already, because that would just help out a lot.
Congratulations! I no longer sense its presence. Oh, and also, I think I found Junpei. He's back at the dorm, but something seems strange. The chairman's there too, so he should be okay. But let's hurry back just in case.
Meanwhile, on the dorm rooftop, with Junpei regretting all of his life choices.
It seems they've completed their mission.
What? You can tell?
Yes, through Medea's eyes.
Medea?
My friend.
Chidori?
That's not important. Why didn't you call off the mission? Is it worth your life? Dying is what people fear most, isn't it?
Well, I've never actually given anyone orders before. They wouldn't listen to me anyway. You see, I'm not really the one in charge.
So you were lying earlier. Why? I don't understand.
Hey, answer me this. Was it all just an act? Us meeting, your wound, the picture. Were you just setting me up? Now that I think about it, that cut healed pretty quickly. I see how it is.
That was...
Junpei?
They're back already?
She's a persona user.
Medea, come.
Chidori pointed a gun that seemed to be an evoker at herself. Where did you get that?
Chidori, stop!
Junpei tackled Chidori, causing her to drop her evoker. You finally did something useful.
Senpai, get her gun!
No! Give it back!
Sorry, but we can't let you use this.
When did she...
And now Ikutsuki is here. Oh god, what's gonna happen now? Despite being inside the dorm all along, he didn't seem to notice anything until now. Are you a buffoon or just so insightful that you're letting this happen?
I guess restrain her.
Understood.
Medea!
I just restrained Chidori.
I didn't sense her up until this very moment. This is my only power, and yet...
If even Fuka couldn't sense her, Then she must have some sort of power to conceal her presence. I didn't have the slightest clue she was here.
Are you a member of the group that goes by the name Strega? I have a number of questions for you.
I'm not afraid of dying.
Chidori!
Medea! I'm...
Clearly, she's emotionally unstable. We'll let her rest and save our questions for later.
Chidori.
You succeeded in defeating the Shadow this month. You expect that there will be fewer victims for a while. But with that, I have a number of questions. But now, a new adversary has emerged. You wonder what will happen. Fear, she points out, fear is what everyone is afraid of. Or the fear of death is what keeps a lot of people going. But in order to summon their personas, they use a gun, which I sort of imagine they would use as a symbolic feature of the fear of death. Which I think you'd also have when you were fighting shadows and very fish out of watering it. But you always have that fear, and I feel you get desensitized of the object that is instilling it if you use it so often. And it makes so little sense to me at the moment. Oh god. You're exhausted, so you decide to rest. Thank you, game.